Here's the story of a lovely lady who was bringing up three very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curls. It's the story of a man named Brady who was busy with three boys of his own. They were four men living all together, yet they were all alone. Till the one day when the lady met this fellow, and they knew that it was much more than a hunch, that this group must somehow form a family. That's the way they all became the Brady Bunch.
Hello, and welcome to WSTC News. I'm Mikey Berardi.
And I'm Erica Zavatsky. This student-operated newscast is brought to you by the Belmont-Harrison Career Center in St. Clairsville High School.
Forgery is the action of forging or producing a copy of a document, signature, blank note, or work of art. Kimberly Kitchen finds the punishment of this crime to be more than she bargained for when she got convicted of forging her law degree. WSTC reporter Shane Peroni has the story.
A central Pennsylvania woman used forged documents to pretend to be a lawyer for a decade. She was discovered late last year according to files by State Attorney General's office. Kimberly Kitchen, 45 of James Creek, was charged Thursday with forgery and unauthorized practice of law. Here are some students and faculty for more on the story. What are your thoughts on the Pennsylvania lady who faked to be her lawyer?
Well, I think she's pretty stupid, but it's also smart that she did this because she won all the cases and stuff, and, but it's still stupid, so.
What are your thoughts on the Pennsylvania lady who faked to be her own lawyer for a decade?
Well, she has to be pretty clever and smart to be able to fake to be her own lawyer for that long and make all that money, but she clearly couldn't hide it too well if she got caught, so that's her own fault.
What are your thoughts on the 45-year-old lady that faked to be a lawyer for a decade?
Well, I think she's a beautiful lady, but her looks aren't going to get her that far in life. And I know she had a lot of great cases, but how far can you get with that when you're lying the whole time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm Shane Peroni, reporting from WSTC News. Back to you.
Out with the old and in with the new. We now fly over to Garen Clark for all the coverage about the congressional budget on the new Air Force One fleet.
Can you imagine 3 houses flying in the air? Well, with Congress budgeting money to buy 3 new Boeing 747 planes, each one being the size of one house, we can have a newly remodeled Air Force One. We now get some insight on the future plans. How do you feel about Congress budgeting $1 billion to 3 new Air Force One planes?
I think that it's necessary to upgrade those transportation vehicles for the president as often as needed. And I know that they get a lot of use, and we have to make sure that we have the top-of-the-line technology and defense in it. So budgeting that over a period of time, I think, is worth doing, but also spreading out over time makes it a little easier for the people to absorb tax-wise.
All right, thank you. The new plane is a bigger 747 that is longer and more efficient. Each plane will be approximately $368 million. This 4-engine powered plane with the capability of refueling mid-flight can climb to 32,000 feet in just under 2 minutes. Tell me how you think Congress is holding back $1 billion for 3 new Air Force One planes. Do you think it's a good idea?
I think it's a good idea that we invest money into our military, especially with new technology and advancement. Then we don't have to have as many ground troops and members as serving. So the better technology we have, the better our military is. And it's also kind of a message to other countries that we're going to have the best technology available.
The President of the United States is going to be on Air Force One. He has to take care of all the people in the United States, and he has to look after our allies. So I believe it's time for us to update. The example that I'll give, the very first computer you ever had, if you still use it today, how fast is a comparison to what it used to be compared to computers you have today? Do you still use the same cell phone you had 5 years ago? It's time for a change. With technology changing, we have to update Air Force One. Also, whether you like the president or not, whether they're a Democrat or Republican, they are the leader of the United States. You have to respect them. You have to give them all the necessary material to make them safe from other foreign countries that may not be friendly to the United States.
The new planes are designed to meet the president's requirements and have top-of-the-line classified technology. The Pentagon hopes to have the planes ready for the use around the year 2023. I'm Garen Clark, reporting for WSTC News. Back to you.
Don't change that dial. Stay tuned for more WSTC News.
Spring break trips, prom, bad road conditions, and a sweet new business make their way to the Ohio Valley. You won't want to miss this.
Carry on, carry on.
Let's carry on and take advantage of the opportunities offered at the Belmont-Harrison Career Centers and learn a trade while earning your high school diploma at the same time. Check out interesting and challenging programs right now. Business, skilled trades, technical, mechanical, or personal services. You'll find Belmont-Harrison Career Centers facilities and programs truly amazing. See your guidance counselor or call the Belmont-Harrison Career Centers today at 740-695-9130 or visit their website at www.bhccenters.com.
In 1945, a group of Nazi scientists found the possible way of invisibility, but they truly didn't find the perfect way. But now, the Stewart and Sears Corporation found their new way, the perfect way, the SS Invisibility Cloak. Can you take invisibility?
I'm Mikey.
And I'm Zach.
We're the creators of Rockin' Socks. Do you ever feel like your competition beats you in the paint? Or at the three-point line?
Up your game with Rockin' Socks. Rockin' Socks are sold separately. You can find yours at your nearest Walmart or at www.rockinsocks.com for $10.95 a piece.
Get your Rockin' Socks today.
I'm Hans.
And I'm Franz.
And we are here to pump you up.
New York City, where dreams are made. Some students and parents visited the Big Apple on spring break this year. WSTC's Shelby Sanders has more.
Each year, the choir and even the band kids take a trip to perform. Well, this year, it was New York. I caught up with some people and even the director to see how they did and how they performed. All right, so how'd you guys do?
I feel like we performed pretty well. We performed on a boat, and there wasn't many people who were cruising by and watching, but I mean, for the most part, I think it went pretty smoothly.
Sweet Harmony and singers performed really well. There was a couple stumbles, mostly Mr. Burke's fault, but other than that, we were all right.
How was the trip overall? Like, what all did you guys do?
It was fast, but we did a lot.
I think every day there wasn't enough to do what we actually wanted to do. Everyone wants to shop when they go to New York City, but Mr. Burke had everything to the minute down, so it wasn't very much a vacation as much a trip.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Lady Liberty wears a size 879 shoe. She has a 35-foot waistline, and there are 25 windows in the crown of her head. Okay, so as the director, how do you feel like the trips went?
We had probably one of the best trips we've ever had. We had 166 people going, and everybody did what they were supposed to. We had a blast. All the groups got to perform, and we got to do some really cool stuff. We got to go to the Statue of Liberty, see Lion King, which was awesome, and we got to take in a lot of the Big Apple, so it was really awesome.
How do you feel like the groups did?
Performance-wise, it was a little different venue. We were on an aircraft carrier, actually, and so we had a performance venue, and people were kind of milling and going, but they did great, and the band performed up on the deck, and it was just really cool to hear that sound, and it was awesome.
Thank you. The choir and band trip was a success. They can't wait to see what is in store for them next year. This is Shelby Sanders reporting for WSTC News. Now back to you.
Games, food, fun, and friends. Are you ready for after prom? Here's WSTC's Michaela Westlake with more on the story.
After prom is full of fun and games, and with a grand prize of $500, we asked some students and staff how they felt about the grand prize. How do you feel about students being able to win $500?
Especially with the seniors going to college here in the fall, I think it could help with their books or tuition or whatever they want to use it for. And even with the juniors, they can use it for anything that they'd like to or save it for school for next year.
I'm excited because, you always need money to, go out and buy food, new clothes, so I'm excited. I want to win some money.
I think it's awesome. I would like to win $500.
I mean, after prom, I think from when I went to high school has come a long way, and it gives you guys something to do after prom, and having that chance to win money, I think, encourages you to go to a place where it's kind of like a safe haven, gives you something to do in what normally is a town where you guys say it's boring, there's nothing ever to do. So, you know, to go there after prom and have that chance to win gift cards and $500, I want to know where's my chance to win $500. I think it's awesome.
You know, winning money is always a great thing. So I think having the odds to win $500 would be lovely. So however you got to enter into that contest, sign me up and see what I can do with $500.
The Oscars after party will be from 12:30 to 3:30 in the morning at St. Clairsville High School. There will be prizes drawn every half an hour. Make sure you buy tickets by Friday, April 17th to make sure you get a souvenir t-shirt.
Buckle your seatbelt and grip the steering wheel, because WSTC reporter Blake Peroni is about to go over some potholes.
Welcome to Ohio, where potholes and weather are an everyday hassle. Potholes are constantly causing car problems like bent rims, flat tires, and broken axles. We've caught up with some county officials to see when and how the potholes will be fixed, and some St. Clairsville students to see how they are dealing with the potholes. What is Richland Township doing about the pothole problem?
Richland Township is currently patching potholes. The only thing is that the material that we're using right now is called cold patch. It's a pliable material. It's made to use temporarily. We are placing it into the potholes, but once the rain gets into it and once the cars run on it, and if we get any cold weather and it freezes, it will probably push it back out again. The cold patch is used as a temporary fix. When the blacktop plants start to make hot mix, we will use the hot material and we will patch it in on a permanent basis. But right now we're just trying to get as many of the craters patched in so that the traveling public can be safe.
Right now we're just, and we've been doing it for about probably since the middle of February. Every day we can, we're out filling them with asphalt. Now the asphalt, in you know, there's what they call cold mix, which is you can put it out any time of the year, winter time and so forth, and that's what we start out with. And then once the asphalt plant's open in around the 1st of April, then we started getting hot mix, which is a hot asphalt, which is better, and we've been using that when we can too. So that's about what we're doing, just filling them so we can get them all filled. And
well, the potholes are really bad by my house, and about 2 weeks ago, I tried to miss a pothole. I couldn't miss it. Bent my rim and popped my tire. Cost me about a couple $100. Wasn't a fun time.
Reporting from the small crater in the earth, I'm Blake Peroni. Back to you in the studio.
Sincerely Yogurt is one of the newest and fastest growing self-serve frozen yogurt stores around. Now over 21 locations, it looks like the next one could be right here in our own backyard. Dallas DeLong has the scoop.
At Sincerely Yogurt, you can design your frozen yogurt in your own naturally delicious way, with a variety of scrumptious flavors, over 80 toppings, and all for a low price. I caught up with a couple of students at our local St. Clairsville High School to see who's all interested in something new coming to the Valley. Being new to the Valley, how do you feel about the new frozen yogurt shop coming to town?
Well, being a fan of frozen yogurt, I'm glad to have something new come to the Valley instead of always driving up to the Highlands.
Thank you. How do you feel about something new and different coming to the Valley?
That's great. St. C's really boring, so we need something new.
How do you feel about Sincerely Yogurt coming to the Valley?
I'm pretty ecstatic about it. You see, I really enjoy frozen yogurt. In fact, since I have this opportunity, I'd like to share with you the perfect frozen yogurt concoction. Okay. You start with original tart, okay? Tart. All right, no flavored yogurt, original tart. And then you top it with kiwi, strawberry, raspberries, pineapple, honey on the top. It's the only way to have frozen yogurt. If you eat it any other way, you're not eating frozen yogurt, you might as well go eat ice cream. So, that's what I have to say about that.
Thank you. Sincerely Yogurt has not yet put a release date of when it will open, but keep your eye out because it will be coming to the Valley soon. Now, back to you in the studio.
WSTC will continue after the short commercial break.
It's that time again, and Water Wars is back. Stay tuned.
Do you get made up for having disappointing jumps? Well, have no fear, Toe Jump is here with the new and improved 2015 cheerleading shoe that makes your jumps better than ever. Call now at 1-800-TOE-JUMP to get a pair for $49.99 plus shipping and handling. But call in the next 10 minutes and get Toe Jump and a pair of white ankle socks free of charge. Again, call 1-800-TOE-JUMP for this limited time offer.
St. C. Water Wars is back for another round. We now go to WSTC reporter Erica Zavasky for more on the story.
Water guns hiding and sneaking around is all part of this game. We go to some of the contestants to see what's going on. I'm here with St. Clairsville High School senior Tyler Lunsford. Tyler, we know you got your target out yesterday. How exactly did you go about it?
She was at track practice, and I was going to try to get her after track, and it just didn't work out. Her dad ended up driving to the Kroger parking lot. I think they were going to like AT&T or something like that. And she was walking across the road, and I pulled up. It was like almost perfect timing. I hopped out and started chasing her. Chased her for about 150 yards. She was pretty tough. She was hard to get, but I got her there at the end. So that's about how it worked out.
Thank you. I'm here with Billy Wells, St. Clairsville High School junior. I heard you're the director of Water Wars this year. What decided to make you do it, and how's it going so far?
Everyone wanted to play, and no one really wanted to run it because you can't play. And so far it's going good. There's a lot of teams out, but people just need to use common sense. People keep calling me, like asking me dumb stuff, so it's annoying.
Thank you. I'm here with St. Clairsville junior Logan DeLong, who's a contestant in St. Clairsville Water Wars. How is it going so far for you?
It's going pretty good. You know, me and my partner, we have a pretty good strategy going, and we're hoping to win this.
Thank you. I'm here with St. Clairsville High School freshman Gianna Swan, who is our last interview for the contestants. Gianna, who is your partner, and how do you feel about the game so far?
You were my partner, and I think it's fun. It's really intense, and it's like you never know who's coming after you, and you never know where they're going to be. So it makes it really fun and interesting, and I really like it. It's a fun thing to do.
Thank you. You're welcome. Now that we've heard from some of the contestants in St. Clairsville Water Wars, we'll keep you updated as events happen. I'm Erica Zavatsky. Back to you.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with WSTC Sports.
Baseball, softball, and tennis are in full action this season. You won't want to miss this.
Carry on, carry on. Let's carry on and take advantage of the opportunities offered at the Belmont-Harrison Career Centers and learn a trade while earning your high school diploma at the same time. Check out interesting and challenging programs right now. Business, skilled trades, technical, mechanical, or personal services. You'll find Belmont-Harrison Career Centers facilities and programs truly amazing. See your guidance counselor or call the Belmont-Harrison Career Centers today at 740-695-9130 or visit their website at www.bhccenters.com.
Are you tired of losing races all the time? Wish your car would perform better, but can't afford it? The all-new Nitro Pack is just what you need. Nitro Pack, the performance booster for all cars. Drive faster, drive stronger, drive safer. Nitro Pack.
Hello and welcome to WSTC Sports. I'm Brandon Ducker.
And I'm Dallas DeLong. Now, let's turn our attention to what's happening in the whole world of sports.
The St. Clairsville boys varsity baseball team hosted the team opener at Memorial Park on Tuesday, March 31st. Here's Jake Stewart with more on the story.
We're at St. Clairsville Park today, and we're watching the St. Clairsville Devils play the Philo Electric.
Baseball game is between the visiting Philo.
All right, we're here with Brandon Crothers. How do you feel that you guys are going to do tonight after a great win you had last night against Martins Ferry?
Well, I think we're going to bring the same intensity that we brought yesterday into this game with me on the mound. I hope that my field behind me We can bring also, what we thought we would bring yesterday, and we did.
All right, we're here with Dalton Freeman. How do you think our batting's going to do against Philo tonight?
I think we're going to do pretty well. We've been practicing a lot all week. We've been preparing for this. Like this week, we've had a couple games this week already. We haven't faced Philo in the past few years. I don't know how good they're going to be, but I think we're going to do fine.
Thank you, Dalton. Okay, we're here with Zook Jacobs. How do you think this game's going to be tonight, and are you excited for it to be the home opener?
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's a home opener. There's a bunch of people coming to play. They've all stopped me in school and said they're coming to watch us, so I'm really excited to get out there and play and show everyone what we're all about and have a great season.
All right, thank you, Zook. Ending score of this game was 4-1, St. Clairsville Red Devils. Back to you.
With the arrival of spring comes the arrival of softball, and the St. Clairsville Red Devils are ready to catch a bunch of wins this season. Here's a WSTC reporter, Caitlin Delbrug, with the story.
Now that the basketballs are put away, it's time to bring out the softballs. Spring brings warm weather, fishing, and cookouts, but here in St. Clairsville, spring brings the sport of softball. The Red Devils have been preparing long and hard and are ready to take on whatever may come their way. What goals do you have that you would like to meet by the end of the season?
My team goal that I like to meet is win Buckeye 8 and OVAX, and I'd like to beat my personal strikeout goal of 15.
What is it like being a senior leader this year?
It's a lot harder than most people think. They're like, hey, I'm a senior. Yeah, but, it's so hard to take care of freshmen. No offense to freshmen, but, they don't know the reality of high school yet.
And do you plan on continuing your softball career in college, and if so, where at?
Yeah, I am at William Dejout University.
What goals do you have that you would like to meet by the end of the season?
Team goals are probably just to be undefeated and be OVAC champs and hopefully make it farther than that. Personal goals, probably have a 400 batting average and not let too many people steal on me.
What do you contribute to the Lady Devils?
I'm a vocal leader and I have a good bat.
The St. Clairsville Lady Devils defeated the Martins Ferry Purple Riders 8-2 at our home field on Wednesday, April 1st, 2015. The Lady Devils had 13 hits total, with Madison Vickers contributing 2 triples and Adrian Smith with a home run. Adrian also had 12 strikeouts, leaving the Purple Riders with only 6 hits total. Our Lady Devils continue to be undefeated. Coach Duncan, how do you feel the softball team did today against the Purple Riders?
I was really proud of my team. I thought offensively we were really strong. We had 13 hits, and our bunting game was on point. And on the bases we were aggressive. We had a strong pitching performance, and I thought overall our energy levels were up and played a good game.
What does the future look like for the Lady Devils?
I feel really confident with our team this year. We set a lot of high goals for ourselves, and I think as long as we keep our intensity and passion and play as a team, we'll be good to go.
My name's Caitlin from WSTC News. Back to you.
From making left turns, jumping hurdles, and throwing shot put, Logan DeLong is also here to serve up this year's tennis preview.
As the weather warms up, so do the rackets. I came to get a closer look at St. Clairsville's 2015 tennis team. What are your goals, this being your first year at tennis?
Well, at first, I thought that maybe it was just going to be for fun. I didn't expect it to become full-time, and now I feel like I want to become a little bit more better at tennis. So, yeah.
What have you been doing to prepare for this tennis season?
Practicing a lot. We go to practice. We hit a lot of balls. We play each other. Just getting our minds right.
St. Clairsville tennis courts at Memorial Park got new pavement for this upcoming season. Being a St. Clairsville crazy, how excited are you for this upcoming tennis season?
I'm pretty excited for this season. We're supposed to have a good team, have a bunch of great players. We got Chris Johnson, Daniel Trouton, a bunch of other guys and girls. Should be a pretty good season, and I'm excited to cheer on my friends.
I'm Logan DeLong reporting for WSTC News. Back to you.
Well, that's all the time we have for WSTC News. Thanks for watching.
Stay classy and have a great week.
Oh, born ready. WSTC reporter Shane Peroni has thestory. Alright, we're good.
Oh, are you recording these? The student yep.
The student operated newscast is brought to you. It's like 3 hours too early to film. Oh, look at us. I have a pocket.
This would be called coral.
Coral reef.
My goodness. Some poot holes.
Some poodles. Poodles? Some poodles. Go over some poodles.
Poot holes.
Sweet. Who is C1? Is that me?
You.
Gosh, we wrote this. We should know this. So let's see, Waterworks is back for another round. We now go. Oh, sweet, we made it short. Nice and square. Like my personality. I was like, well, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
We'll be back again.
Hello.
Hello.
Crushed it. Hi.
For making left turns, what is this, NASCAR? There's no sass.
I have something in my eye.
She has peanut butter in her eye. You're so funny.
Okay.